Hey there.
Hi.
I'm Casey Johnson. I'm one of the social workers here at New Beginnings. Please have a seat. Well, Sheila, I have your intake form that you gave to my colleague last night when you came to our agency. I was wondering if we could go over some of this information just to verify that everything was correct and also so that I can get to know more about you. Is that okay?
I guess, but I spent time going over this already last night. I'm just tired of talking about my situation right now.
I get it. Talking about the same information over and over again is a bit tiring. But if we could spend a little bit of time together, then I'm pretty sure that you can help me understand some ways that we can work together.
Okay, I understand.
All right, well, before we begin, is there anything that I can get for you? Perhaps a drink or a snack?
No, but thank you for offering.
Not a problem. So, in general, how are you feeling right now?
I feel totally blah.
And what exactly does blah mean to you?
I just feel like I'm a complete failure.
You know, I see that you have recently been through a lot of difficult challenges, but you have shown a lot of strength and determination, even just by coming here for help. And you know, sometimes we all have feelings of being a failure, but I can guarantee you that that feeling is temporary.
I don't know. It might take a lot.
It makes sense that you feel that way right now. And that's okay. That's why you're here. So hopefully we can get you right back on your feet. So here at New Beginnings, we do offer housing and support services for young people like you who have been dealing with a tough time and trying to change that. How about this? Let's go over some information about yourself that's not on the intake form.
Well, I came to Atlanta from Tifton with some friends of mine. Some people from our town came up here and got to work, so we figured we'd come up here and find a job too. My mom had just passed away and there was nothing left for me in Tifton, so I left.
That's a lot to deal with. And first I wanted to say that I am very sorry that your mother passed away.
Thank you. We were very close. I took care of her while she was sick. I had to leave school so that I could be close to home. Then she passed away. I was the only person that she had left.
That is a lot to deal with.
Yeah, it was the worst. And now I'm here in this big city with no place to stay.
It's okay to acknowledge and talk about the relationship that you had with your mother and the feelings that you had when she became sick and when she passed away. But we'll definitely talk more about that. For now, is it okay if we talk more about the information that's on your form?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. So can you confirm your age for me?
I'm 22.
And how long have you been without a place to stay?
Well, I was sleeping on a friend's couch until they told me that I had to leave. That was about 2 weeks ago.
And where have you been staying for the past 2 weeks?
In a bando for most of it. I think I spent like 2 nights in the park. That's where I met the outreach team who told me to come here.
Bando?
Yeah, an abandoned house.
Okay. Well, I am very happy that the outreach team found you and that you chose to come to our agency.
Me too. What can y'all do to help me with my situation?
Well, that's a great question. At New Beginnings, we provide up to 90 days of a place to stay, and we help you with any needs and goals that you may have.
What kind of needs do y'all help with? Because I have a lot of them right now.
Well, again, another great question. And it depends. We utilize a lot of resources that could help you within the 90 days of our program.
Cool.
Well, let's talk about the steps that we can take together to make that happen.
Okay, sounds good.
So sometimes it's good to just go ahead and just jump right into the future. Where do you see yourself if everything was to go its very best and you achieved all your goals? Where do you see yourself in the next 3 months?
I would like to have a place to stay and a job.
Those are some great goals, straight to the point. And we can discuss ways to make that happen. But before we start, you did mention that you helped your mom and you had to leave school.
Yes, I dropped out. I didn't finish.
Okay. Would you be okay with utilizing some resources that can help you achieve your GED?
Definitely. I know that I'll need to have that to get any kind of a decent job.
Okay. Well, we can talk more about how to make that happen. But before you leave for now, I want to recap a few things. We talked about 3 measurable goals: getting a job, housing, and getting your GED. We also touched on the feelings that you'll experience of taking care of your mother before she passed away. But we can talk more about that once you get more settled into the program. Does that sound okay?
Yes, that sounds good.
Awesome. So how about we do this? Let's plan on meeting tomorrow. And in the meantime, you check out some available activities and I will pull together some resources and we can talk about them tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. So I will see you tomorrow, and if you have anything else that you need to talk about, please let me know.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Sheila. It's great to see you again. Did you sleep well?
I slept okay.
Just okay? Well, are you feeling a little bit better?
A little hopeful. Still sleepy.
Well, that's understandable. It is pretty early. Did you get you some breakfast?
Yes. It was pretty good.
Good. Awesome. Well, on yesterday, we talked about you moving from South Georgia, where you're from, to Atlanta. And we also talked about how important your mother was to you and 3 attainable goals: your job, getting your GED, and housing. Does that sound correct?
Yes, that's right.
Well, awesome. On yesterday, after our meeting, I was able to talk to the career coordinating team, and they would like to help us find a job for you. But before we can begin this process, they wanted me to ask you what type of positions that you would be interested in. Is it okay if we can go further into some questions about that?
Sure.
Okay, good. So I know that you took care of your mom in Tifton when she was sick, but did you have any other jobs in the past?
Well, not like a real job. I just helped my friend out at her restaurant from time to time. Wasn't like I was an actual employee.
Well, I am pretty sure that she was very grateful to have your hands. Restaurants can be a very, very busy place to work. Can you tell me more about your time working there? For example, how often did you work?
About once a month, or whenever it was busy.
Okay. And that all still counts as a job. So can you tell me specifically what you did there?
Well, no serving. I was mostly helped out in the kitchen. I did many things while I was there. Everything from helping wash the dishes and helping getting the food prep and getting it out to the servers. Sometimes it got hectic though, and we were exhausted, but I got paid and I learned a lot. So,
you know what? That is actually some really great experience. There are tons of restaurants in this area that could use your skills that you received at your friend's restaurant.
Really? I'm not sure if I'd like working at a restaurant again. I'm not so sure that I really liked it there, to be honest. But it was okay.
It's not uncommon to like one part of the job and not others. But while you were working at your friend's restaurant, I want you to tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not at all and 10 being the most that you possibly could, how was your overall experience working there?
Well, when you put it like that, I'd say it was a 7. I liked the pressure of getting the food out, and the people that worked with me were nice to me. We also worked together as a team, so I enjoyed that.
Well, you know what? It sounds like you enjoy working very closely with people, and that is something that we should definitely tell the career coordinating team, and they'll have lots of questions to ask you about that, okay?
Okay.
So just to be sure, outside of taking care of your mom and working at your friend's restaurant, do you have any other job experience?
No, I don't.
That's fine. So let's talk about your areas of interest. If you could work anywhere, where would it be?
Ideally, I wouldn't work at all.
Okay, well, please tell me more about that.
I just have so much going on right now, and to take up time working doesn't seem that great. I'm just exhausted with my life. Are there any assistance programs?
Well, Sheila, it is fine to use any assistance programs that you may need. However, I want to refocus your thoughts on why you're here. We at New Beginnings give support and resources to our clients with the 90 days that they're here. And in our meeting yesterday, we clarified 3 main goals for you: getting a job, housing, and your GED.
Well, maybe we should change one of those goals to help finding me an assistance program that will give me some money. I heard that some of them just give money out.
Sheila, you can absolutely apply for food and financial assistance, but no money is free. To receive food and money from the Department of Human Services, you will still have to get a part-time job. And even with that, there's still a limit on how much you can make and still receive assistance. So, we talked about housing. How long do you think you can work a part-time job or no job at all?
Well, when you put it like that, I guess not long.
So let's work together so that we can find the best job solution that aligns with your long-term goals and your interests. And honestly, there really isn't any way of getting out of working altogether.
Okay, what are some of the jobs available for someone like me?
Well, there are tons of jobs for someone like you. What are some of your interests and things that you're good at?
I like to cook.
Okay, well, restaurants are always hiring for cooks and assistants in the kitchen. It is a special skill.
I also like to sew. I made most of the stuff that I'm wearing.
And that is a great skill to have as well. It can go into many other things such as designing and seamstress work.
Oh, my mom always told me that I was good at repairing things.
Well, you know what? It seems like you work very well with your hands.
Yeah, I guess I do.
The good news is that a lot of positions need hands-on workers like you, Sheila. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to forward this information over to the career team, and they'll give me some applications that I can give to you.
Okay, that sounds great.
Awesome. So then in our one-on-one meetings, we'll cover more information about your housing and getting your GED.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem. If you have anything else that you need to talk to me about, please let me know.
Okay, I will. See you later.
See you later.